Hey there and happy Monday. So it was a great weekend. I had a Saturday at home, which I was planning on, and it actually kind of stayed that way. Not kind of, it really did. And I was excited to get a lot of cardstock cutting done and more projects planned for the next couple weeks worth of in-person classes and such. And so I'm giving you a sneak peek. And so far I've kind of said, hey, this is a card that's for an upcoming class, but I haven't designated which one. Well, today I'm going to do one of the book treat boxes. I'm going to show you how that's assembled and made. And this is a sneak peek project that I'm going to be doing tomorrow in Fairmont for sure. I know, like, my in-home class here a couple months ago got to make a cute little treat box, and I know I showed it at other locations and they loved it, so I thought I'm for sure bringing this to Fairmont tomorrow. There's still a couple spots left for sure 4 to maybe 6 people. So if you're still interested in coming to Fairmont tomorrow, send me a message, let me know. Don't just click going at this point because it's tomorrow. I might miss that. So send me a message, text, email if you have that, or message through this video too. And that will let me know that you're coming tomorrow. But I have that many more spots that I've cut for that I could plan for you to just come. And that would be great to have a completely full class in Fairmont tomorrow. And all the details for that event are here on my page under events. All right. So let me show you here the cute treat boxes. Let me get my camera turned around. Oh, and in case, I don't know if this shows, I've got my game day sweatshirt on today. I don't know if you're a Vikings fan, but I'm so excited for tonight's game. And I think, like, getting ready for classes is helping me, like, to get my mind off the excitement of the game tonight. So hopefully it's a good playoff game for us. All right, let me get my camera turned around now for you. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me scoot that in. Never want to get too close where it makes your eyes go wonky, but I want to make sure that you can see everything. Oh, now my telescope wants to go down. Okay, we'll see if that goes. All right, there we go, hopefully. All right, so here are the cute book treat boxes, and I should have labeled this video. I always put in like a title of the products I'm working with, which I did. These are called the book treat boxes, but I should have titled it Where did the book treat boxes go? So these were featured in the previous holiday catalog, and sometimes until we use things, and I think we're all guilty of that, you wonder, gosh, where were those found? So I'm going to see if I can find them in here quick. It was with all the cute reindeer things. So in the previous mini catalog, we had this Reindeer Days collection, and most of the things here sold out. The plaid embossing folder is still available, and that's why I'm also like thinking these book treat boxes need some attention, because if they're still available, there's certain products that retired or got sold out and they're gone and different things. And so when I go to the book treat boxes, they are still available. There's no discount on them, but I think they're a great deal. $1 a box, you guys. And so I think that's fun, and they're so easy to put together. So they come like this, book treat boxes, package of 10 for $10, and you can see this. And like I said, so easy to assemble. So I wanted to kind of show you that as well. The other products that I'm pairing that together with is the Heart of Elegance suite. So we've got dies and stamps, even though I'm not using the stamps. But I'm not going to go into detail too much with this fancy paper, because I think I did that last week and kind of showed you the fronts and the backs. But I just kind of want to show you a little bit fuller illustration of where my paper is coming. So this is Marbled Elegance. This is all online exclusive. So this paper is online exclusive. The book treats are now online only. Another part of this bundle that's online is this gold twisted thread. I'm not using that today, but it all kind of coordinates, as well as these hearts that I've shown before, the adhesive back heart sequins. So this is all one suite, the paper, the gold trim, the hearts, and this bundle, and I'm pairing them with the book treats. So just wanted to kind of give you that background, especially when they are online exclusives, because they can easily be either missed or just not found, you know, at all. So there's that. And then the hearts, there's really nice hearts in here. I think I'm going to be glad I have this out because I'm going to keep just planning away up until game time for my next events. Tomorrow's all ready. I've got it all cut, all planned. I'm excited to be that far ahead and not cutting at the last minute. I told my husband I'm really going to put pedal to the metal so I don't miss any of the Vikings. Okay, enough about them. So yeah, really big hearts you can see here. And then I am using this size, this decorated one, and then this size for today's project, those three. So that's why they are out. So I just wanted to show you that from there. And thanks for tuning in, guys. We've got Julie, we've got two Julies, Joyce, Rosina, and Kathy. All right. So the book treat boxes, they come pre-scored, and there's actually 2 pieces per box. So this is the inside, this is the outside. I think I'm just gonna build up the inside quick because it's so easy. And sometimes people are kind of eager to pull off the adhesive strips. Just know that it's best to just take and fold on this pre-scored flaps before you assemble, because I always think that it makes things easier to assemble. And when Stampin' Up! Has 3D projects like this, usually once you peel off these sticky stickers, they're stuck. Like, it's kind of hard. Once in a while we can get something to come apart, but most of the time it makes tearing, possibly ruining. Okay, so we've got these 2 tabs here on each side, so you can just kind of put those in like so, making sure I kind of scored those. And now this edge is going to come around and just fold those tabs in. So these tabs are going to end up in the inside here on this side as well. So I've got that ready to go. And like I said, so sticky. It's the good and the bad. Like when it's stuck, it's stuck. But now we know it's not going to go anywhere, right? And very sturdy, food safe. So if you wanted to put food directly in here, it's going to be safe. And if it's not pre-wrapped or whatever, like it'll be okay. Thanks, Elizabeth. Yeah, these are so fun. All right, now for the outside, here we have this that's going to be the closure. And we've got this pre-scored here. So what I did is I cut my cardstock 7 by 4 inches. So 7 inches this way, 4 inches across this way. And then what I'm going to do for everyone is I'm going to take and score this at 3 inches. That's going to go right along the box scoring, and 4 inches. So we've kind of got, oops, I didn't do that right. I did a 1/2 inch. Okay. All right. So I've got it at 3 and at 4. So we've got 3 inches on both sides with 1 inch in the middle. And that'll be fine for this one. All right. So I'm just going to kind of pre-score this lightly. Now, because this is such a big area, I'm even afraid myself to put adhesive all over, and like, what if I have it just a hair where it's like overlapping here, but not covering here? So when I have projects like this that I really want to cover well, and it's going to be a tight fit, I get out my green glue for that, because then I feel like the green glue, as it dries, it allows me to have some movement on there. So I'm just going to cover this, making sure I'm getting nice and close to the edges, but not too close, especially not too thick with my glue. Otherwise it's going to ooze and be a mess. So I'm going to have this laid out for everybody tomorrow at the class as well. So now you'll see these little strips here for the sticky box. That's going to be to attach the box. So that's going to be on the inside. We want to put our pretty paper on the outside. And this is where it's so nice for me just to be able to kind of glide and slide that into place. And then I'm just going to press down here on all the edges like so. And then you can see that the box has rounded edges. Well, all we have to do is just take with your scissors and just cut that off. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Drake, don't forget your food. Yep. Okay. Drake's home. I just wanted to make sure he remembered supper. All right. Living it real here on my live, right? Okay, so I'm just on all 4 edges here, just cutting that off like so. Okay, getting that out of the way. And so now we've got this matching that perfectly. And then another thing that I'm doing ahead of time for everybody is just these little Flirty Flamingo strips, 2.5 by 1 inch, scored at 1.5 inches. And I think I'm just going to do the same thing with this as well with my glue. This one, because it's not as big of an area, I could easily just do that with my adhesive too, but it's like, okay, I'm just going to follow through. And then, oh, this wants to be, I want to make sure that that score is lined up decently. Yes, that is. Okay, now I've got that. And I'm going to do that same thing. I'm just going to, oops, it wants to move because of the glue. I'm just going to take my scissors here and then round that off around the edge. So very easy, very, very easy. And like I said, having things pre-done for everyone for class is always my goal, to make it nice and easy. And then you have a nice template to go from as well. Okay, so on this, then just I'm going to give that a little bit of a fold here and a little bit of a fold here before we get that box put in there. And there's these sticky sheets, so let me just rip these off quick, like so. And then now this box is ready to be placed. So kind of take my time in centering it, and then lay that down so that's in there. It probably works best to press from the bottom so I don't like crush the outside edges. And now I could tear this off, but I'm going to do this last. It's going to be a Velcro closure for everyone, and I'm going to show you that after I get more of the box decorated. And I'm also bringing Velcro dots for everybody tomorrow. So I'm going to set this aside, and now I'm going to roll out some of these hearts. So like I said, the 3 hearts I'm using, I showed you those. This is going to be one. I wonder if I can do it all at the same time. Never thought about that. One from Flirty Flamingo here. And then the decorated one from Melon Mambo. And then this is not part of it, but it coordinates so well because it's got that gold in it. I don't know if you remember the Christmas suite with all the evergreen. Hold on one second. Let me catch the name. Where is it? Golden Greenery. There we go. And I had to pull out my stamps. So this is the Gold Mercury Vellum 12 by 12, and there are 6 12 by 12 sheets in here. Kind of varied patterns if you like a lot of gold splatter or kind of less gold splatter. So you get 2 of each pattern, but pretty similar. And so that is still current as well because that's an online exclusive. So I just kind of took a strip of this as well and I'll cut this down with the heart as well. So we've got, those are the 3 patterns. I'm just going to run that through quick. And these will all be pre-cut for class. I kind of get into spoiling my class attendees because I tell you what makes my heart happy is when I'm at stamp camp and I see everybody stamping together and oh, there, that's going to just pop out. I love that. It makes my heart happy. So to see ladies chatting away and knowing that they can chat and not have to concentrate so hard on their projects, that's a good day for me and hopefully for them. All right, so let me just get some adhesive on here, and I'm going to have this kind of at an angle here, and you can see that matches that stripe in here. This one's going to match that stripe in here, and then the gold's going to match the kind of splatter of the gold foil. This isn't going to show up on here, and usually I'm pretty careful with my vellum that doesn't show, but that adhesive will not show. And so then on the edge of this, I'm just going to put this here, some tape on here, and so when it folds over, then that's going to be like so. And now for my closure. All right, so you can see this comes together really quick. I'm going to put one of these Velcro, it's already pre-sticky. I'm going to put that right on the arm here, and then the opposite Velcro, whoops, sticking to my arm brace. I have my arm brace on again because I've been cutting cardstock and my wrist says enough. So this, instead of guessing where that's going to go, I put that right on top of my tab. So that way when I bend it over, it's going to be right in place. And then to take it off, I just get in between that Velcro to pry that apart. And then I can give that an extra push to stay stuck on there, as well as this. But now I know that's going to be lined up perfectly. So that's kind of fun and easy that way. Thanks, Darla. And everybody tomorrow is going to get candy. So my husband picked out this. Like, he's diabetic now. For those of you that know, he went through his health crisis a few years ago. He hardly has any of his pancreas literally left in his body. They removed 80% of it. And so once in a while, he gets a treat if his numbers are low. So he picked out something that he thought would be fun. We were shopping together, but he's sharing with you. So like one of these Butterfingers could be one of the treats. Look at these Kit Kats. They're like little bunnies. And so that can fit in here. Whoops, that would probably need to go this way. And then I have Reese's Hearts that are plain. There's a couple of those in there. That's an option. And then I also have the Reese's Hearts that are like different colors, like red or gold. So I don't know. So maybe this might be like a good combination here, about 4. I don't know. I think either this and some of those. But you know what? People are going to play around with that. That's the least of my worries tomorrow, is what's going to be put in here, right? But about 4 things. And so I've got that all pre-planned as well. Hi there, Lois. Oh, and there's even chocolate now on my workstation. I'm going to put that in the garbage so it doesn't smear on here. And I thought about maybe doing like another heart, like something like this, to pop up here so that it would hold this down better. But then I'm thinking like it's almost going to get tore if I do that. So I left it, but it kind of wants to flop. What I did on mine, I'll show you, is I took 2 dimensionals and whoops, now there's 2 more that came off, and I stuck them together. So we have 2 dimensionals stuck together because that's about the height of this. And I'm just going to peel off 1 and put that on the opposite side of this heart. So when it is flat, now it's flat all the way across like so. So that helps. I don't know, still might want to pucker up or whatever, but like I said, I don't want to put anything adhesive or take off that, because then it's going to stick and then you're going to have a mark on that one underneath on that pink heart too. So I kind of just did that. Oh, and then let's decorate it because we've got these gold hearts to go with the gold splatter there. So these adhesive back heart sequins, usually I take my take your pick tool and kind of slide, but these are kind of extra sticky and I don't want to get this goo on the shiny gold. So I kind of just take it with my pick side of the tool here. I'm going to take 1 big one and 1 small and just kind of float those over here in the corner, and then that kind of goes with the whole theme of things like so. So that's really fun. I'm excited about these. I'm excited that they're still available because like anything, those that saw these at the last classes in person that I did were kind of like, oh, those are fun. Some of you ordered it, so I wanted to let you know that yes, they're still available, and that maybe for Valentine's Day coming up, because I kind of did those with a like Christmas theme in mind and such. But this way you can know that they're still available. And I'm looking already forward to not only using them for Valentine's Day, but even possibly Easter treats. Like in the stores, they make candy these days for all the occasions. Just so fun. So it's fun to have like a cute little box, like for coworkers, your mail person, your hairdresser, you know, anything like that. that to have these little boxes. They're inexpensive, but what it does for the person that receives it is just kind of a nice little blessing and a bright spot in their day. So it's always fun to come up with treat packages like this too, that I can incorporate and show you how to do that. So there's that. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be in Fairmont, and then Wednesday I'll be home to just keep cutting, and then Thursday I will be in Worthington. So if you have any friends in Worthington, that place needs a little bit of love. I love going over there for the people that are committed. I get the same group of about 6 to 8 that come every single time I'm there. So kudos, shout out to them. But I think they look around and wish that there was more stampers to join them, because they always feel guilty when I drive all the way over there. But because they're so committed, I want to be committed. But if you know people that would enjoy in that area a class like that, give me a shout out. I would appreciate that. And then the following week I'll be home there here too as well. So lots of things coming up. But yeah, there's spots in all of the classes available. Tomorrow's going to be pretty full, but like I said, still have a couple spots. So if you're ordering because it's celebration, you can get the gifts from me. You can get the gifts from Stampin' Up. Just use the host code, and then that will alert me what kind of thank you I can send to you. So have a great evening. Cheer for the Vikings, and hopefully we have a good outcome, and hope to see you Wednesday with another live video. Bye-bye.